So, Pops, talk to us about. I saw a uniform with a Beefeater, I think, in the restaurant.
Yeah, well, that was a Beefeater friend. He heard about the scene I was doing, and he said to me, "I've got an old Beefeater front that you could use because it's the right date. It's got GR on it rather than ER, George Rex rather than Elizabeth Rex." So I was pleased with that. I had it done and had it mounted, and it's quite a nice piece. People are happy with it. You know, and carrying on, I mean, everything there is, it relates to that era. The aeroplanes, the advertising, the old adverts for the spangles you don't see no more. You know.
Oh, let's have a look. I remember those spangles myself.
Yeah. That's it. The World War II aeroplanes, you know. You got when you went to the cinema in those days, a bloke come up on the organ, and that's a photograph of him. I've tried to detail everything. I've searched my brain to remember all the things that were there, and of course the coppers that chased you down the road, flicked you around the hero in them days. They're represented there, you know, and.
What about the soldiers? You talked to me earlier on about these soldiers. They're a special item, weren't they?
Yeah, they are. I mean, when I was a little boy, you'd get, if you were lucky, you'd get one box of them. And I came from a very poor family, and if I got one box of lead soldiers, I was very, very pleased, and I did get them. But I always promised myself when I grew up I would buy soldiers and I would save them, and these actually I've saved through the years, and they're my own collection. But
they're all metal ones, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all metal. Yeah, some are lead. Some are lead. They're mainly metal. These ones here, they're porcelain, for want of a better word. But no, in the main they are metal. But in general, you can probably see how I've tried to tie the, you know, there's the newspapers of the time with the ending of the war and the end of Hitler. You know, the headlines on these papers, and the books, the Woman's Own. Now that, you know, today there's thousands of magazines, but in then those that was probably what I would see in my home if my mum had enough money to buy one. You know, so it's quite detailed, really.